Hi friends, I'm here with a yoga offering. As always, please go at your own pace, rest whenever you need to, modify anything you need to, and if anything I'm offering doesn't work for you, you can always skip things, change things, do what feels right for you. Let's begin on our backs today. You can come into a savasana type position. Go ahead and spread out. Get comfortable as you can. We'll begin with eyes closed. Taking a few moments to just release back into the floor. It can be nice to begin in a place of ease, setting this as a baseline that we might come back to over and over again. Letting go where it might be a little easier to let go in a relaxed position. And then as we move through class, through lots of different shapes and poses, you can use each pose as an opportunity to try and access ease and surrender. Sometimes more challenging than others. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you throughout your practice. And let's begin by sliding arms overhead and stretching out through your arms and legs. And then interlace your fingers, press out through your palms, flex your feet, reaching through the heels of your hands, the heels of your feet. And then release and bring your right knee to your chest. Give that knee a good squeeze in. Might even take a little jiggle or rock, releasing deep into your hip crease. And then straighten your right leg up towards the ceiling, holding somewhere behind your leg. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times, both directions. Working out little clicks, bringing mobility to the joints. And then release, bend your knee back in, open your knee out to the right, and straighten part way or all the way out to the side. And you might adjust where you're holding. Try and keep the left leg grounded, pressing down through the back of the left leg. Is it possible to find ease here? And then release, bend your knee, bring it across. Spinal twist. Staying in your twist, try straightening your right leg on a low diagonal, right arm on a high diagonal. Fingers and toes reach away from one another. And then release, roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in. And take a little circle or rock, massaging the lower back and sacrum into the floor. And then grab hold of just the left knee, drop the right leg long, squeeze this knee in close. Straighten this leg up towards the ceiling, holding somewhere behind your leg. flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times both directions. And then release, bend your knee, bring it across, bring it out to the left, straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of the right leg. Engaging what's useful, letting go what's not needed. And then bend your knee, bring it across, spinal twist. First with a bent knee. And straighten the left leg on a low diagonal, left arm on a high diagonal. Fingers and toes reaching long. And then release, roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in, a little circle or rock. And then drop your feet to the floor. Let's get set up for a little bit of core work. Again, starting from a place of ease, letting go. And then engage just what's useful. Belly drawing in, pressing the lower back down from the inside. Let's interlace fingers behind the head. Exhale, lift head and chest up. Inhale, release down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Up. And down. Let's take two more. Last one. And then release down, send the right leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, head up towards your leg. Inhale, head down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Let's take two more. Last one. And then release. And switch, left leg high, exhale, head up. Inhale, head down. Up and down. Up and down. Let's take two more. Last one. And then release and switch again, right leg high. This time take your left arm across. Each time you exhale, reach a little further across. Try not to use too much momentum, too much arm strength. Really just abdominals contracting. One more. And then release and switch again. Right arm across. Last one. And then release. Stretch long through your arms and legs. Bring your knees in. Take a circle or rock, massaging the lower back and sacrum into the floor. And then make your way up to sitting. We'll come all the way forward into a high push-up position. Set the hands near the front of the mat. Step the feet back. Feel the strength of your core supporting you, lifting up the underside. And then shift your weight forward to lower down, low push-up. And come into your back bend. Cobra or up dog, as low or high as feels right for you. You might take this first one easy. You might test the waters. How is this now? And then back to down dog, hips high. You may want to start by pedaling out your feet, bending one knee as you press the opposite heel towards the floor, waking up the backs of the legs. And then drop the knees and sink back to child's pose, releasing hips to the heels, forehead to the floor. And coming to a rest can be useful to reestablish that feeling of ease, so you can do that anytime, whether you rest in child's pose or some other shape. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left, and then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. And then back to center. And lift up through table. Come back through down dog. Let's walk the hands and feet towards one another. And hang in ragdoll. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. And then slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing, one vertebrae at a time, stacking up. We'll step up to the front of the mat, bringing hands together. Feet can be together or apart. Come into your mountain pose, Tadasana. We'll take a full A-series sun salutation. Next inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen partway up. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. And please move at your pace. Take the time you need. And then take 5 breaths in some neutral shape. So down dog is one choice. You could come to child's pose, sitting, something else. One more breath. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. This time from down dog, take your right leg up, bend your knee in and start circling. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times, big circles, both directions. Take your leg a little higher, and then a big step forward, high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Settle in, sink low. Let's grab the left wrist, take it across for a little side bend. Come over to the other side, grab the right wrist, take it across. And then back to center. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Lift the chest. Hips low, heart high. Release arms up. Tip forward, standing splits, hands to the floor, or to a couple of blocks. We'll do this with hips square and with the upper body letting go. Like ragdoll, let your head hang. Last breath. Big step back. Warrior one, inhale, arms up. Settle in. Feel what's touching the floor, what's grounding, what's dropping. And what is there to expand, lengthen, open? One more breath here. Release. Make your way back to down dog. Take your time, feel what you're doing. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in and start circling. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Circle your ankle a few times. And take your leg a little higher and then a big step forward. High lunge, inhale, arms up. Settle in. Grab your right wrist, take it across. And then over to the other side, grab your left wrist. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back, maybe the other thumb on top this time. Release arms up. Tip forward. Standing splits, hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. Let your head hang, let the weight of your head fall, your face relax. Last breath. Big step back. Warrior one, inhale, arms up. One more breath. Release. Make your way back to down dog. And then settle into a good rest, letting go of all of that. Let's come back through down dog and into a pigeon pose, right side. Slide the right knee forward, scoot back through the left leg. Set up whatever support might be useful for you here. If you want to put something under your hip, you're welcome. Something under your forehead or chest. You can always adjust the angle of your front leg, how your weight is distributed. Each shape stirs up a whole different set of sensations, whole different circumstance. Is it possible to feel what's being stirred up here? And surrender, just like you did in the beginning of class in Shavasana, just like you might in child's pose. Can you let go here? Let's bring the upper body up. Take your time. If you have something under your right hip, you can slide it out of your way so that you can lean to the right, swing the back leg around to the front, and then lean over to the left and send the right leg back. If that doesn't get you into your pigeon, take your time getting there, adjusting the front leg, adding support if support is useful, settling in. And the more we practice, the more we might learn about our own bodies, about each of these shapes, and it really is through practice, through trial and error, that we can customize these poses. And wherever you are in that practice is exactly where you should be. Growth and learning happen, but only at the rate that they happen, not faster. Let's bring the upper body back up. If you do have something under your left hip, slide it out of your way so you can lean to the left, bring the right foot to the outside of the left knee, getting set up for a seated spinal twist. And this can also be done with the bottom leg straight, so find how this works best for you. Left leg straight or bent. Bring your right hand to the floor behind you. Left arm will either hug the knee or hook to the outside of the knee. As you inhale, sit a little taller. As you exhale, rotate, look over your right shoulder. Breath by breath, easing into a little bit deeper pose. One more breath here. Let's release, unwind, and switch. Left leg on top, bottom leg straight or bent. Bring the left hand to the floor behind you, right arm hugs or hooks. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, rotate. One more breath. Release, unwind. And let's come onto our backs. Bring your knees in. Release the lower back with a little circle or rock. And then let's take a back bend. We'll do bridge, feet hip width apart, parallel. Press your feet down, lift your hips high. Once your hips are high enough, interlace your fingers behind your back, shrug your shoulders underneath you. Spreading the upper back and lower back away from one another. Take your arms out of your way, roll down and rest. If you want to do another back bend, you're welcome. If you're ready to move on to a counter stretch, you're welcome. That could be happy baby, a forward fold, or something else. I'm going to wind down this short practice. If you would prefer to keep practicing, you're of course welcome to do that. You can shut off the video and keep going, or wind down in any way that feels right for you. So if you're enjoying what you're doing right now, feel free to keep doing that until it's complete. Each time you finish, check in and see what's needed now. Is there any last pose, last stretch? Anything you need to do to feel complete with this practice? When you are ready, you can get your body comfortable, relaxed, back into a symmetrical position, savasana or something else. Feel free to use props, adjust your clothing, self-massage, anything that helps you unwind, let go. Eventually settling into stillness. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, gently waking your body up again. And let this movement increase gradually through your wrists and ankles, eventually stretching out long. You can bring your knees in, roll to one side, and then use your hands to help you up to sitting. Coming back to a Comfortable cross-legged position. Bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for doing a short little practice with me. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day.